Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? 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 What the feezy?
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy, Billiam. So listen, bro. Let me tell y'all this right here real quick. So this is one of them stories where we start off on the streets and then we linger on in part 2 in the prison. I was just adjusting my camera. So, once upon a time, I never told y'all about this. This shit actually funny. It's something I'm about to talk about in this that I never spoke of either. An event that took place, but just the whole overall is gonna be crazy. Y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? So listen, we once had a clique. You know, back in them days, shit, really even before 2012, 2013, it was hella people clicked up. You know, they was making up the names of they clique and all that type of stuff. So me and my partners had this clique called YBN. YBN stands for Young Boss Niggas. Now, when I came up with it, they didn't like it. We went through hella different names. They did not like YBN at all. It was 3 of us, me, Mac, and Mel. We was all around about the same age. I was the oldest, of course. They said YBN sounded like a weak-ass little clique, like just some weak-ass acronyms, and they thought we should have a harder name, but I thought for what each letter stands for, shit, I thought, shit, I feel like that's good enough, you know what I'm saying? Bro, we was whooping niggas' ass, making them YBN, all kind of shit. So we got hella songs, so I done put the whole thing together, man. I'm trying to reach out to the, I went through a website, I forgot the name of it, where I was trying to get like a LLC. It was gonna be YBE, Young Boss Entertainment. That was gonna be like my record label, but the folks in the streets gonna know of us as YBN. That's some Young Boss niggas right there. So one night, at this time, we had accumulated beef with nobody. Absolutely nobody. People fucked with us. You know, over time we grew, but we had no smoke, no issues with nobody. I'll never forget this. I'm on Old Alabama Road at a guy's studio. Rest in peace, my boy Young Teddy. I was at a guy named Young Teddy studio. He was big in Cobb. A lot of people knew of him. Unfortunately, he was unalived by however it happened or whatever. But I was at his studio. I had this girl with me. Mac and Mel was with me. I think it was 2 more guys with us. And you know, plus the engineer and the guy who owned the studio. I got the girl in there singing. I'm doing a verse. She doing a hook. I was trying to get one of them to do the other verse, but they act like they didn't want to do it. Now, I know this sound old school, but this shit was hard back in them days. That girl was in there. I wrote it, of course. She said, since your niggas YBN, can I be your YB? No, hold on. Yeah, that is how it go. She was like, since your niggas YBN, can I be your YBB? Since your niggas YBN, can I be your YBB? Young boss bitch, CBL fuck with me. I like your swag, boy. I wanna fuck with YBE. Then I went to looking around the studio. Everybody was in that bitch while he played. Since your niggas YBN, gonna be your YBB. Since your niggas YBN, gonna be your YBB. Young boss bitch, CBL fuck with me. I like your swag, boy. I wanna fuck with YBE. Now you know that type of style was trending back then, so I don't want to hear nobody talking shit. It was trending back then. Mel get up. He was in his phone. He get up. He was like, hey, folks, I'm about to run up the street real quick. I got to go make a little quick play at the store. It was a little gas station. When you coming back up Old Alabama Road to put you on, it's Austell Road, but it's turning into something else. Anyway, it's headed up to Thornton. All the people who familiar with the area, they know what I'm talking about. Where you come up Old Alabama, actually it's 2 gas stations directly across right there. I said, all right, be safe. He leave out. We in the studio. I'm like, oh, that's hard. So I finally get in there. I was slacking though. I didn't have my verse all the way together, but I was like, shit, I could just punch in. So I go in there, I go in the booth. Feel me? I get it right, make sure the noise, the volume, everything right, just how I like it. I said, yeah, my niggas YBN, you can be my YBB. Just don't be doing all that stalking and harassing me, some shit like that. By the time I finally get that part down, and it's time for me to go, to get ready and lay another punch in down, my damn phone vibrating off the hinges. I'm like, what the hell? It's back to back to back. I felt it the first couple times. I ignored it. It's back to back. I pull it out of my pocket. It's mail. I look over at Mac. I'm like, gee. He like, what's up? I answer. I'm like, what's up, folks? Man, these fuck niggas just playing with me, bro. We finna smoke these fuck niggas. I'm like, where you at? Where you at? He like, man, I'm leaving the store. I'm headed back there right now. I'm leaving the store. I'm like, all right, for sure, for sure. I hang up on him. I'm like, session over. I tell Shawty, I'm like, hey, come with me real quick. I was like, hey, G, I got an emergency. We got to be back. Mac jump up. He done whipped out, got the engineer like, dude. I'm like, nah. He cool. My boy Teddy like, shit, you good? I'm like, I'm good. We shoot out. I'm like, little situation done came up. We shoot out. We run outside. We hop in my whip. Soon as we pulling out, Mel pulling in. So he like coming this way. I'm like this. So our cars is opposite now. So I'm next to him at the window. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck going on? He like, man, they pussy ass niggas just playing with me, bro. Real nigga shit, bro. I'm like, what he did, folks? What is you talking about? So he had something balled up and threw it in here through the window. This looked like a $100 bill. I grabbed it the second I touched it. I could tell that shit was faker than a $4 bill. Bro, it's thick. It's a thick texture. When I opened it up, looking at it, flipped it over to the back, it was a white circle. Like where hold on, let me look at one of these blues and see what it look like. Like right where the dollar bill would be, the White House, it was like a white circle. And in ink pen writing, it said LOL. So I'm telling bro, just go to my house. We going to my house. I stay right on Thornton Road, right at that light. I said, let's go to my house and just regroup, get this shit right, get our mind right real quick, because it's a lot of shit need to be talked about and discussed that we just can't do right here on bruh shit. We know bruh got a lot going on. He trapping, all kind of shit. We got to kind of get off this shit, you know what I'm saying? So he like, all right, bet. I'm like, so what store was it though? So he told me the exact store, so I know to pay attention. So I'm pull off first. He turn around, get behind me. We hit the light. I'm looking at both stores. I don't see nobody, no description of nobody, nothing how he described nobody or nothing like that. And we go to my apartment. We get up there. There's a nigga named GT. He was a part of another clique. I'm not going to say the name of that clique because y'all know how it be. Niggas ain't even claiming that shit no more, but niggas just for clout reasons, niggas will just do shit. So we're going to say GT, we're going to say his clique was called Player. Fuck it. Let's just say Player. He was a part of a clique called Player that was known in Cobb County. It was a lot of people at my high school and some other high schools claiming it. It had been around far longer than YBN been around. So we get back to my crib. We don't even go in the house. We right here in the parking lot. I'm asking him questions like, okay, folks, so how did it, you know what I'm saying? How did the play happen? So he said, nigga called me for a 7. Back then, we were selling 7s for like $100 or some gas. He said a nigga GT from the Player car, called me, told me he want the 7. He pulled up to the store. He called the nigga. The nigga told him he was in the store. He getting ready to come out, asked bro where he was at. Bro told him he was at the pump. Bro paid for his gas with his debit card. So when Player walked up, when GT walked up to Mel, he just handed him the money. Bro had already had the gas in his hand. He said that's how he didn't catch on to it because he didn't sit there looking at it, fucking with it. He said as soon as bro came, just a quick hand transaction. I grabbed the money, you grab the weed, stick it in my pocket real quick. He said he's sitting here fucking with the pump and shit. He was like, but the nigga GT was smiling and giggling and shit when he walked off. He like, but I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm not thinking this nigga just played with me. Shit, I'm just thinking this nigga just, you feel me? Like, shit, I don't know what he got going on. He probably laughing at something ain't got nothing to do with me. So he said he put the thing when he was putting the nozzle back in the gas thing, GT them pull off. He get in the car. That's when he really pulled the bill out and he look at it. He go to blowing GT phone back up, blowing his phone back up, blowing his phone back up, blowing his phone back up. Trying to like call him like, see, bro, what the fuck you got going on? GT not answering the phone. So I'm really mad at Mel because I'm like, bro, I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, as thick as this bill feel, I feel like I'd have caught that shit immediately. Then you said it was barred up and it got this white circle on the back. Like, I don't know, nigga giving me money, bro. I'm just not doing it unless it feels just like this. Nigga, maybe you could get me that way, but that shit felt like some computer paper. Nigga, I would have spotted that shit a million miles away. I say call him up. He called GT up, no answer. Call GT up, no answer. Call from Mac phone, no answer. Call from old girl phone, no answer. I told bro, text me the number, let me go drop Shawty off. And she stayed right down the street. I was like, then we're gonna come back, gave him the key to my apartment. I'm like, y'all good, just go in there, just chill. Don't be doing nothing crazy, just chill till I get back. So she like, nigga, I wanna go too. I was like, nah, folks, you can't. She was like, nigga, I just was in the studio singing and you talking about I wanna be your YBB. Nigga, I'm dead ass, I'm with the shits too. And I had to explain to her, I was like, baby, I don't like women like that. I don't like no gangster thugged out ass female. Like, we can say whatever the fuck we want to say in the studio. But when it comes down to seriously doing stuff, I don't want to do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I like girls to be girly, feminine, soft, sweet. I know they say a girl gonna be masculine till you put her in her feminine. Well, I'm not the nigga for you. Because if you gonna come masculine and think I'm about to work to put you in feminine, I'm not doing none of that shit. I'd rather deal with ones that's already feminine, that understands that they gotta be feminine to attract masculine. Common sense, it's an easy math. Anyway, we getting off fucking subject. So I explained that to her. She get in the car. I take her down the street. She just telling me the whole ride, you know, be safe, be careful, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, yeah, for sure. You know, we're gonna be careful. I'm driving back. While I'm driving back, I copy the number. I paste it into my text message. I say, yo, GT, this C-Bill. And I felt so bossed up. I say, yo, GT, this C-Bill. This the head or the leader, whatever. I said, I might have said this the leader of YBN. I was like, shit, G, I'm just trying to straighten out that little situation that just happened with you and Mel before we have to have a misunderstanding. Nigga takes me back immediately. I damn near ran a red light. Nigga takes me back immediately and said, what is YBN? With a laughing emoji. I said, oh, this fuck nigga ain't respecting this young boss shit, huh? I text back. I said, young boss niggas. Folks, I'm like 18 years old. Or I might have just turned 19, one of the two. I text back. I say, young boss niggas, and we not coming to play. I said, go on, straighten that $100 out or come on back with that gas, bro, because we ain't doing it. My phone ring. I'm pulling closer and closer to my neighborhood. I'm like, yo, hey, man, what's up? Where y'all niggas at? What y'all trying to do? I say, shit, we trying to straighten that tab out. He said, ain't no tab getting straightened out. I'm saying, what else you trying to do? How you trying to handle that? I say, shit, however you trying to handle it. He said, all right, for sure. Shit, meet us at such and such park. Now, this was a very familiar park. A lot of people used to meet up to fight at, and it done been quite a few shootings there too. Like, your ass got to be careful at this park, but it's in Cobb County. He like, meet me at such and such park. Me and my guys finna be there. I said, how long is it gonna take y'all to get there? He said, about 15 minutes. I said, all right, for sure. I hung up the phone. I pull up in the neighborhood, go jogging up the steps, come through the apartment, Mel and Mac sitting on the couch, gas all in the air, they smoking. I came straight through that bitch. I said, we strapping up. We finna go pull up on these fuck niggas. They said, hold on, what the rule? I said, I just talked to the fuck nigga GT. He just told me push up at such and such park. Said he's not straightening out no tab, so we finna pull up and handle business. And Mel, you better beat the fuck out that nigga. He was like, shit, let's do it. And you got to watch part 2 to see what happened next in this damn thing.
Yeah, I like this one. Yeah. What the feezy? What the feezy? What the feezy?